Okay, we are going to try and get this all bound together. If you watched the last video, I had bound all of these individually, each signature, and tried to show you how I did the attaching it to the spine. My spine is in two pieces, but as you know, I lost my signature string to bind it with, so it just didn't work how I planned it, so that was a hot mess. So I kind of gave up, but I persevered and got it all together, put the spine together and reinforced it really well so that it seems like it works okay. And then I'm going to get it put into the cover I made. So, and if you have not been here before, my name's Tracy, and the name of my channel is This Fun Life, because so far I have to say it has been a pretty fun life for me. It's had its ups and downs, but could definitely have been so much worse. So, to get this in here, I am going to use my E6000. It's repositionable glue, extreme tack. I like it a lot. It works great. Takes a minute to set up, but not ridiculously long. So, works really well. I'm also, once I get it in there, I'm then going to tape it on the sides. I covered my inside of my cover, I guess, with just coffee dyed paper that I actually just coffee dyed. So when I put the glue on there, I really got a whiff of coffee. I am not a coffee drinker, but I do like that smell. So it's not a bad thing. But so that all being said, let's get some glue down here. And I will spread this around. Oh, good. I knew this one was empty. I have another one right here if I need it, but I think this is going to probably be enough for this. I got this little spatula spreader thing at the Dollar Tree, and I do like it a lot. Saves your fingers from being all gooey. I mean, I'm not that big of a girly girl, but it's kind of gross to be covered in glue. It's kind of hard to get it off and all of that. So, that being said, let's see if we can get this glued in here. Okay. Let's go ahead and close it. Oh yeah, that works pretty good. Decent. Pretty happy with that. So now I am going to take some clamps and clamp that because I want to tape it along here and I don't want that to move. I don't know what the problem is today. I can't hold on to anything. So this is just athletic tape. Seriously, got it at the dollar store, $1.25 a roll. Works really good for this because it's paper tape, so works super good. It's got a good strong bond to hold it where I want it. And then again, I am gonna actually, I think I'll cut this to the size I want. If I could get that off my finger would be helpful. Oh goodness. I really hope you guys don't judge me for what an airhead I seem to be when I'm doing this, but if you do, I guess it'll give you a chuckle for the day, because how funny is it that a 59-year-old woman can't get herself together enough to make one little video. but it's okay. I have definitely bonded with my goofiness. Okay, I think that'll work for that side. So let's move on to this side, clamp that back up. I don't probably need to clamp this in since it's already taped, but I will. And I want to get pretty close to those holes just because I think it gives it more strength, or whatever you want to call that. Take that off so I can get right in there and cut that. Okay, pretty happy with that. I don't mind the wrinkles that you see in there. Really don't mind them. They are what they are, and I have wrinkles, so why shouldn't my little books I make, right? Seems right to me. Okay, so let's get this taped across the top. All of these strings that are coming out here, maybe that would be the thing to do, is put them up there. Not sure if you can see this very well, but you're just gonna have to trust me, I guess, on this one, because I don't know how to get that in the camera any better. Again, not very good at this whole video thing, but it is what it is. And the good thing about this tape is it takes ink really well. So like where that white is showing, see up here it doesn't even really show that much, but since this is darker, you can see it a little more. So what I'm gonna see if I can do is just cover it. I mean, you can tell it's there, but it's really not all that terribly noticeable. Give this just a little bit of color, especially on the edges. But it just kind of, you know, goes away. So, okay, I am pretty happy with that. This is a huge journal. Excuse me. So, just a little on the crazy side. I'm already wanting to find things to hang on these outside little, you know, I have some little dangles I've made here. That's not the way that one's supposed to be. Oh, must go that way, I guess. So I have these two I've made. I've got, you know, several little charms and keys and threads and some tape and buttons and just odds and ends over there. I do like to put the date in my journals just somewhere. Maybe like the date that I, you know, did the first part of it. Got the cover, got it together, I guess I should say. No, I don't have it together in my life, but my journal's together, by golly. So I just do that somewhere randomly in there. So if you ever get one of my journals, look for that. And now I feel like, why is this? Oh, I guess I pulled those all to the bottom instead of the top. No, I didn't. I put my signatures in upside down. So, oh well. That is hilarious. Obviously, I shouldn't have done this today because I am absolutely losing it. But we're just going to pretend like this is the top and my dangles are just going to be upside down. Because I can't really do anything different. But let me see how that looks. Oh, I guess that's not so bad. It just dangles still. It dangles from the bottom, so it'll be all right. Not really what I had planned, but it's okay. You just make do. I do have these corners for it. So, right. So that, in fact, ends up making this the front. So I will definitely decorate that up. Because I mean, that's just pretty plain to me for a front, but, let me see. Where are my pliers? I have pliers, but those are not the ones I want. Oh, sorry, that's probably noisy and irritating. Oh, there's my pliers. I knew I had them. And I just totally made a mess. Nope, not one of those. Oh, yeah. It sounds like I'm having a really fun time over here, doesn't it? But I'm not. Okay, I guess I can use this. Oh, I like that. That's gonna be really, really cool looking. Yeah, I like that. Pretty happy with that color. I wasn't sure, but I think it's just enough different that I do like it. Oh, and no time too soon, it looks like. I think these little pliers were actually my dad's. He passed away about 7 years ago. And I miss him every day. But he could make or fix anything amazing. He built our house basically when I was a little kid while he worked full-time and part-time some of the time. I do remember when I was really little, right after they bought the house, I remember him working and coming home from work and eating, and then he would go pump gas. Obviously, I'm old. That was a very long time ago. I don't even, I don't even know if there's a place on the face of the earth anymore where they pump your gas. But back then, they did. And that's what he did. He worked his full-time 8-hour shift at the prison, at a maximum security prison. He was a prison guard. And he would work there for his shift, and then he would, like I said, he would come home and change his clothes and go pump gas. So, okay, I'm pretty happy with that. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and maybe just decorate a little bit on this front, because I don't really care for that look. Well, that could be all right. I could stick something through there. I want that color. Do I want? I have a whole bunch of stuff here. A whole bunch of these. I could almost do that. That might be kind of cool. Not sure. Downtime. I could put that on the corner. That's more of an inside thing, I think. Not really feeling. I think I'm going to put that on a page edge. That has some potential. doily with that on it. Oh, I kind of like that. Okay, I found my thing. I wish it had, I don't know, does anybody know, can you ink up doilies? I guess you can a little. Just want it to have a little bit of something on the edges so that it stands out from the page. Hope this isn't like shaking you guys too much. I think I might have just gotten this from a swap I did in one of the Facebook groups. And I love it. It's so much better. The cloth ones are way better than like the paper ones you get. They, of course, have their place, but okay. I like that. That's just enough. I don't know if you can even see it, but I do like that. And I do like a bunch of layers. And someone just sent me a whole bag of this stuff, which is awesome. I could do some pretty stout layering on here. That is beautiful. So is that. Oh, that could be absolutely gorgeous. Could even kind of wrap it around. Don't know. That's pretty. I think I'm going to save that for something else I have in mind. Cute. Do I want to layer all this? Not sure. It might be more bling. I do think I like that stark white under there. Really pulls your eye. But I guess I'll just go for it because I do kind of like that. So okay, we're gonna break this out again. Not sure what it's got in it, if it'll do go the whole 9 yards for us or not. It's definitely at the end of its life. I don't know. I'm pretty sure I mentioned before that I got this at Hobby Lobby. And at mine, which was in Bloomington, Illinois, it was $5.99 for that size. It is 2 ounces. But I've had it for several months, and I do use it a lot. Okay, and I also use this, and since this is fabric, I think I'm just gonna tack down all the edges. And sometimes I also think it's not necessarily a bad thing to use a couple different kinds. Then if one thing, you know, if you pick the wrong thing for something, hopefully the other thing will hold it. Okay, I think that should be okay for that piece. And then we had this one. Again, I think I'm just going to use this Aleene's. This is good stuff as well. Feel like I got this, well actually I think I got it at a thrift store, but I have seen it at Walmart several times. But if you keep your eyes open, you can pick up glues, and I got some white gesso at a thrift shop. I've gotten things at different garage sales, you know. Somebody's mother dies and they're not a crafter, or, you know, whatever the case may be. There's often things that you can grab that are really inexpensive and very cute. Just gonna glue that down to start with. Okay, that may be overkill, but by God, it's gonna stay on there. Okay, I am gonna end it right there. I want that to dry well before I move on. And again, you know, if you would like to like and subscribe, I would appreciate it a lot. These videos are pretty fun for me, but as you can tell, I'm like such a novice at it. I don't have any skill, but I'm having a lot of fun. So, you know, hopefully you guys will enjoy them as much as I do. Just something to do in the afternoons when it's boring, and you know, I love to craft. I love to play with all this stuff. So, you know, come and play with me. Get out your stuff, and you know, if you have ideas, take a picture, put it in the comments, post a video on here. I would love to see what you guys are doing. You know, I've gotten so many ideas from other people's videos. All these Facebook groups that are junk journaling are just phenomenal. I have learned so much. I haven't been doing it very long. I've done a whole bunch because, like I said, I work for myself, so I don't, you know, have to be at work all the time, so I can just kind of mess around during the day. And sometimes I even take things to work. You know, I take fussy cutting things to work. You know, just whatever I think that I might want. I just recently did this little journal. I haven't decorated it at all. That's my thing. I you know, can often get them all together and then I don't ever decorate them. So I need to start doing that. So we'll do some of those together. Looking for some ideas. So if you have ideas, share them with me, and I will, of course, give you credit. I'm going to try and get better. I need to make myself a pad so that I can write down the names and information. So if you want to share your YouTube channel, if you have one or are thinking of making one or whatever, share. I would love to have people be able to come and look at your ideas, because the more ideas we get, the better we can make things, the more fun it is. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed what I did, enjoyed all my mistakes. And so just like I said, just share with me and have fun. Talk to you later. Bye.